Hello, so a common question we've been getting is how do you embed a YouTube video into Schoology? And now there are many ways to do it, and YouTube and Schoology have a plugin that typically works pretty slick. However, that seems to be having some issues over the last few days. So I'm going to show you this way of doing it because it always works and it has always worked. And so follow these instructions to embed a YouTube video. First, you go find your video that you want to embed into YouTube, and then you click on the share button in YouTube, and you have an option where here's the link. You can put the link in there. However, this is if you click on embed, you'll get this code. You don't really need to know what this HTML code is, you just need to copy it. So you can just highlight it and copy it, or you can just click copy, which would be faster. And then you go over to Schoology. And the reason why we're doing this is because I want the YouTube video to show up in Schoology, and I don't want my students to go out to YouTube to watch the video. That's why I choose this way over a link. And yes, there are multiple ways to do this. This is one way, and this way always works. So I'm going to add materials. And here's a little pro tip. I want to add this YouTube video right here underneath the Schoology gradebook folder. So I hover there, and there's a little green plus sign with some dotted lines. If I click, I get all my add materials options, and I could scroll down and see everything that I want to do. Here I want to add this YouTube video as its own page. So I click add page. Once you have a title, then again, there's multiple ways to do this, but this way always works. If I go over here and I hover over these two dots, if I hover it'll say switch to HTML. So if I click that button, now this allows me to edit this page using HTML code. You don't need to know anything about code. All you need to do is paste that embed code that you took from YouTube and then click create. Okay, now if I go and click on this page, my YouTube video shows up here, and it keeps the student right within Schoology. Now if I go and click edit, this is what it looks like when I go edit this page. See, this box just shows up. That's really that embed code. So if I want to add text around it, I can add text. How to join a Schoology group using a group code. Okay. And if you really want to get tricky or fancy, if I go back and switch to this HTML code, I can change the width and the height of that video if I wanted to, so it would be a little bit bigger. This is not something that you need to do. For those of you that like to play around, it's something you can do. And I save it. Now my video is a little bit bigger on that screen. Remember, most of your students are going to be watching this on an iPad, so they can just zoom in. If you have any questions on this, please let us know.